What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes, episode 11. So in this episode, Knight and Laddie arrive in Uruk, and Akira sends him to the Adventurers Guild to get evidence against Graham. And so Knight finds a room, finds some papers on some drug that Graham gives his soldiers, as well as some records for some illegal, some basically the slave trade, some demons and stuff. So some of his illegal activities. Akira is concerned that the evidence seemed to be too easy to get, and basically, but the documents, basically all how detailed they were, they have to be real. So he confirms that what Crow was telling him about what Retis was doing is probably accurate regarding their association with Graham. So so basically Graham wanted the documents to be found, and he accuses four of his men who knew where those documents were. He says they found the thief, and he'll tell them soon who the traitor. And then one of them reacts, so he knows who the traitor is. He kills that guy, then asks the others to find the thief. Road tells Akira that the king of Vertice is trying to start a war with Uruk, so that since Graham's a royal, if he's involved with trafficking of Vertice's citizens, yeah, Vertice can use that as justification to start a war. Basically, the reason is because the king wants to use a forbidden spell called Equivalent Exchange to allow him to sacrifice a bunch of people to resurrect his dead wife. And basically, if Ortiz goes to war with like with Uruk, the victims in the war, their lives can be used to resurrect the king's wife. And so Lali and Amelia they eat some lunch while Knight and Akira visit a bookshop. So Akira is distracted reading a book, and the thief steals his bag. So Knight retrieves the bag. Akira says the reason he's distracted is because due to what Laddie said when Amelia almost killed some human traffickers, that Kira's words about basically killing someone is basically means ending their story. That Gar's reason that he struggled with the fact whether he should kill Graham, even though it will prevent a war. Knight says that murder basically gets, it what it does, what it can do to the soul of whoever commits the act. It can do some things. Basically, that his soul can wear if he does enough. And then Akira decides what he'll do is he'll meet Graham, then decide whether or not he's going to kill him. And he and Amelia then go to the guild to wait for him. They meet of an adventurer named Raul, who's like a fan of Akira's, although Raul didn't recognize him. And so thought he was making trouble, and basically this guild secretary named Kiria uh, basically points out who Akira and Amelia were. So Rule basically stands down real quick and asks to be made Akira's assistant, and Akira refuses. It's actually pretty funny, the whole exchange. Then Graham appears with four of his guards. Looks like the confrontation's about to happen next episode. So that should be interesting. Like I'm interested to see how that goes. So yeah, I like how they show how Akira is, contemplating where he's gonna be an assassin. If there's a war, his classmates would be basically be forced to fight for Matisse. A lot of the ones who are still in the palace. And so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going down, lots about to happen. So yeah, things are picking up. Interesting how Akira's interaction with Graham's gonna go. So yeah, I thought this was a really good episode. Looking forward to the next one.
Well, that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.